Hi, thanks for joining me for a gentle lower body chair yoga. Before you begin, two things. One, have a strap handy. If you don't have a strap, you can just use a towel. That's fine, right? And then the other thing to consider is to make sure that your feet are fully grounded on the floor when your back is against the back of the chair. If they're not, if you're short like me, you're gonna grab a pair of yoga blocks. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can use books. Easy, okay? So get those two things if you need them now. And then we'll begin. So I want you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, remember to listen to your body today. Don't do anything that does not feel right. Use your intuition and use the clues that your body gives you. With eyes closed, we're going to do a check-in on the physical body. So just notice how you're feeling from head to toe. Shift your focus now to your mental body and your thoughts, and just observe the nature of your thoughts without judgment. Letting that go and moving on to your emotional body. So bring your awareness to your heart and just ask yourself how you're feeling. All right, we're going to let that go. With eyes still closed, take a moment to notice your posture in your chair, that your feet are firmly planted, your tailbone dropping, your shoulders back and down, with the crown of your head lifting, and you have length in your rib cage. Head is gently over the shoulders. And now that you've got your posture, I want you to check on your breath. Again, keeping eyes still closed if possible. Notice the quality of your breath. Notice if it's shallow still this morning or this afternoon or wherever you're practicing this video. Note if it's deep. Is it smooth? Is it choppy? What are the qualities of your breathing right now? Whatever they are, try to deepen the breath just a little bit. I don't want you to feel like you're forcing the breath, but nudging the breath a little deeper and a little deeper. Right, more air into the lungs and more air expelling. Right, so with that great posture and that deep breath that you have, we'll begin just with a little bit of heel taps. Right, it's a lower body workout today, so we're just going to lift the heels on the inhale breath, and exhale, lower them to the floor of your blocks. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. 3 more times, inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Inhaling to lift, exhaling to lower. Let's do one more wherever you are. And release the heels to the floor. Take a moment, reset. Now we do the opposite. We're going to do some toe raises, right? So the heels are going to stay grounded on the next inhale. Lift those toes up to the ceiling. Lift, 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 and then exhale, release them. Inhale to lift those toes. Exhale to release. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release. 2 more times at your own pace. Great, relaxing the feet. Take a moment. And then we're going to lift just one leg straight out from the hip. So lift that leg. If that's too intense for you, put a soft bend in the knee, but keep the leg lifted. If you can, straighten that leg, right? Engaging the quadricep, also the hip flexors and the belly muscles a little bit. So while you've got your leg in the air, we're just going to circle that ankle. And then reverse direction of your ankle circles. Go the other way. All right, flex through that foot, and then bring the foot to the floor. Take a breath. All right, other leg raises up. Again, if it's too intense, put a soft bend in the knee. And when you're ready, circle those ankles, that ankle around, right? Circle that ankle. and then switch directions of your ankle circles. All right, relax that foot to the block. Take a breath. All right, so maybe taking the chair with your hands for support. We're gonna lift both legs up, right? So core strong, start to rise both feet off the ground. If it's too intense, keep a bend in the knee. If not, straighten those legs. All right, once those legs are up here, we're gonna flex one and point one. Left, right brain stuff too. So just alternating, one flexes and one points. Inhaling, exhaling at your leisure. Everyone, hold those legs up there and flex both feet, toes towards your heels, pushing away. Big deep breath. And then relax both feet to the floor of the blocks. Good job. Once the feet meet, I want you to just run in place a little bit. Shake out some of that tension. All right, good job. We're going to scooch our seats forward a little bit on our chair so that your back is not touching the back of your chair. I'm going to just do some spinal warm-ups because that is connected to the legs as well in the lower body. So just relaxing your hands, relaxing the shoulders, finding your deep breath. On the inhale breath, I'm going to lift that heart way up to the sky. Shoulders are back and tipping the pelvis forward, right? Stretching the front spine. On the exhale breath, start to tuck your tailbone round through the whole back, letting your chin drop forward and really stretch through those shoulder blades. Inhale, opposite move, guys. Lift that heart up as you breathe in. Right, and exhale into your cat pose, your rounded back, sliding back. So inhale, pulling forward, and exhaling back at your own pace. Ready? Keep it going. We'll do about 2 more breaths like this. Inhaling into your cow, shoulders back and down. Exhale, stretching through those shoulder blades, dropping the chin. Do one more at your own pace, inhaling up and exhaling back. All right, lifting that heart back up, relaxing those shoulders down, and then just scoot your back to the back of the chair. All right, so from here, we're gonna do a few knee circles. So again, supporting yourself by holding onto the chair. We're gonna lift one knee off the chair completely. If this is too intense for you, take your hands and hold under your thigh. Okay, so either version, we're going to circle that knee with hand support or without hand support. So just a few more circles. If it feels okay, we're going to reverse the direction of the circles. Go opposite. All right, and then relax the leg. Take a breath. And other leg lifts. So the thigh comes right off the chair, lifting, using your abs, and start circling. Again, if you need the aid of your hands, no big deal. Use your hands for support. If not, hands can rest or hold onto the chair. Switch directions of your knee circles. All right, relaxing that leg. And then again, run in place and shake it out a little bit. All right, and so from here, you're just gonna lift that heart, make sure you're still in mountain pose, shoulders are down. I'm gonna just do some hip circles. So upper body stays nice and straight, but just moves around in a circle. All right, so starting to get into the back and the hips, if we haven't yet. Circling around. As you're moving your circles, noticing for any sticky spots. If you find one, you could always sit in it for a couple breaths. And then let's switch directions of your circles and go the opposite way. All right, come back to center when you're ready. All right, you've still got your mountain pose. You're going to grab onto the back of your chair. Right, wherever you can reach, you're gonna lift that heart nice and high, and then find your hip creases. You're gonna fold right at your hip creases, lifting your heart, shoulders back as you fold forward. Right, so if you have high blood pressure, eye issues, you wanna stay up nice and high with that head over the heart. If you feel like you can stretch a little bit deeper and you're okay, you can walk your hands up the back of your chair to come forward a little bit more. But again, listen to your body. Big deep breaths wherever you are in your forward fold. All right, gang, the next inhale takes you all the way back up to seated. And then release for a few breaths. All right, Now's the time I want you to find your strap wherever it went. Mine is at the back of my chair, so you're gonna grab your strap and you're gonna put it around the bottom of one of your feet. So try to find the strap, not in the center of the foot, but kind of the base of the ball of the foot. Okay, so you've got that. You can hold on to your strap with both hands, but make sure your shoulders aren't coming forward. You're getting those shoulders back and down. That's why we have this strap, right? So find that nice mountain pose alignment, your deep breath. And as you're ready, you can gently pull on this strap to get the toes closer to your shin so you feel more of that calf stretch, maybe even into the hamstring. Relaxing shoulders, and now find your deep breath as you're gently pulling. Again, if it's too much, you can put a bend in the knee or just don't pull so hard. All right, everybody, we're gonna move into a seated pigeon from here. So what I want us to do is bend this knee a little bit, and we're gonna open at the hip joint. So keep the knee safe, but start to open your hip out to the side, right? So you've got the foot in the strap, and you're opening that hip. Now, some of us can just hold the strap nice and low, and that's cool. I know some of you have the flexibility, though, to put that foot all the way up onto the opposite thigh. If you can go there comfortably without pain, that's fine. If you cannot, stay down low, right? So you're still getting the hip opening action. So whichever version you are in, you're gonna lift your heart and see if you're feeling anything in that top hip. If you feel something, just sit into it and breathe. If you need extra, you're gonna keep that spine straight but fold forward at your hips until you feel an increase of stretch in that bent knee hip. And just breathing into it. Breathe deep, shoulders back and down, long neck. Last breath here, making it nice and deep. Take your time to inhale yourself back up if you folded. And then everyone, wherever your leg is, we're gonna release that foot to the ground, remove the strap, and take a breath or two. Do that other leg. So you're going to take your strap around the base of the other foot. So take your time, get that strap where it needs to go. Right? And then we're going to straighten that leg. Again, taking the strap a little bit higher, not right in the center of the foot, so you have enough room to use that ankle joint. Shoulders back and down. Right? Pull those toes towards you. Breathe deep. Adjust as you need to. If it's easy, pull a little bit deeper. If it's too intense, put a soft bend in the knee. Now let's move it into our pigeon on this side. So keeping the knee safe with bending it straight, right? And then opening at the hip joint. So letting the hip fall open, keeping your foot nice and low is one option, or taking the foot all the way up across to the other thigh. Whatever you can handle. Now to protect your knees, keeping that foot flexed is a good idea. If you don't need the strap, you don't need the strap. See what you're feeling in that top hip right now. If you're feeling intense stretch, you just sit nice and tall. If you need a little extra, you're going to start to fold forward at your hip hinges. Right, shoulders are back. Relax your face a little bit and just breathe deep. All right, guys, come back up on an inhale breath when you're ready. Release that foot back to the floor. You can set your strap off to the side. And I'd like you to just now open the legs into about a 90-degree angle. If you have blocks or books, take them with you. Right? So you've got about 90 degrees. So that avoids back pain, right? More than 90 degrees is a little bit too much for the SI joint. So we're gonna relax, shoulders back, still find your mountain pose, your legs are open. We'll do some hip circles here. So again, heart stays lifted and just circle around. Releasing any tension in that back. and smoothing out those hips right after that last pose. Right, switch directions of your hip circles. All right, and then come all the way back to center. From here, holding onto the back of the chair, we'll also do a wide-legged forward fold, grabbing your chair, lifting your heart, hinging at your hip joints, coming forward. And just breathe into the stretch. Again, if you need a little deeper, walking your hands higher up the chair, that's not for everyone. Next inhale takes you back up. And then draw your legs back together, hip distance apart. Take your blocks with you if you have them. All right, so back to center, everyone. We're going to move into Shavasana now. So if you can, having palms upward on your legs, right, shoulders are soft. We're going to close the eyes. With eyes closed, just taking a moment to settle into your chair. We have to have enough effort to stay seated in our chair, but we also want to invite a little bit of relaxation in. So not trying to breathe deep per se, not trying to hold anything, just trying to be and exist here in our chair. So I want you to just observe your feet for a moment, not do anything, just observe. If you could feel them softening a bit, relaxing the tension in your feet. Now go to your ankles and do the same. Relax your ankles. Relax your lower legs. Softening your knees. Relaxing the thighs into the chair. Melt them down. Relaxing the pelvis. And your entire back. The lower, the mid, the upper back. The stomach, the chest. So your whole torso feels soft. Relax your shoulders, your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists. Relax the palms of your hands and relax the backs of your hands. Relax every finger. Softening the muscles in your neck. The back of your head softens, the top of your head. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyes, your temples. Relax your nose, your cheekbones, your mouth. Relax the chin and the throat. Relax your jaw. And relax the tongue and the mouth. And stay here for a few moments and just be. If you'd like more time in Shavasana, feel free to pause the video. If you're ready to close your practice for now, we'll join the hands at the heart center. And a gentle bow toward your hands. And honoring your divine light, right? Honoring yours and that light of others and in all things.